Okay, we got to talk about this, man. It's kind of a warning. My experience dealing with this company, talking about this product, the Game Boy Advance HDMI kit. If you recall, about a year ago, almost to the day as of the recording of this video, I covered the prototype from IntecGaming. It's a kit to consolize a Game Boy Advance, have HDMI out, Bluetooth to use controllers, that kind of thing, right? And I've met these people in person, right? And they've provided a few products for review. The Warrior 64, very controversial system. A few other things. Some things neat, some things maybe not so much, right? Just depends on how you're looking at it. But with this particular thing, they asked me to just mess with it and provide them feedback. I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm not so much a feedback kind of guy. I'm a YouTube content creator. I do this for a living. Like, I'm not going to spend my time messing with your product just to message you and say, hey, like, here's my feedback, right? I got to get something out of it too, just to be honest, right? So I let them know, like, hey, I produce a video of the prototype, showcase footage, what it looks like, let people know it's a prototype, right? And you can gather feedback from the comments section. Benefits you, benefits me because I got to make a video. You got your information, whatever, right? And that's how it went down. That's what we did, right? And now, a year later, as I saw Stuart Rogers here, I didn't know this thing went live, but apparently it went live not too long ago. The Kickstarter has gone up for their kit, right? Now they have a case, the whole thing going on. And this reminded me of some communication I had with them about a month ago about covering this product. They wanted to send one to me. Do I have one? No, I do not. There's a reason I don't have one, and it's because how this company wants to do business as of now, right? I review plenty of products. A lot of them I purchase myself. Sometimes I do get review products from companies. I've worked with, people like Retrobit, Retro Fighters. I've covered games for Sega, Microsoft, all over the place. A lot of different companies, In the grand scheme of things, my channel is fairly small compared to others who do similar things to me. But I've dealt with some interesting companies who, are well-known, fairly well-respected, right? Not a single one of them have ever asked me to, agree to anything specific as far as weirdness with covering their products, right? It's maybe been like embargoes, like an even playing field. Like, hey, we embargo on this day time, you can upload your video, right? Just kind of makes it so everybody could put theirs up at the same time and everybody can be inundated with the same content from thousands of different, YouTubers, that kind of thing. Even sometimes embargoes are put into place to control people not canceling pre-orders or picking up their game. They don't want to lose sales, so they'll do it like last minute type of thing, like Cyberpunk. I got a review code for that. I live streamed it the night before because I think it was like, I don't remember what time it was, but it was way crazy as far as the embargo was. It was kind of funny, interesting one. Didn't review it, just live streamed it. But back to this company. So about over a month ago, they emailed me, pretty much like, hey, this thing's coming out. I will read some excerpts from this email. This was from an individual I've never dealt with before. And some things here kind of, stuck out to me, right? So they stated this: I'm from IntecGaming. While doing my research on YouTube, I learned that the quality of their videos are to my liking. For example, and then she linked to my video of their prototype. Didn't go into any kind of detail like, hey, you've already covered this. Like, we want to send you a final one. Nothing like that, right? And then they go on to say, in particular, shooting techniques in the field of videos echo with the style of our latest product. It's about to launch on Kickstarter. It echoes with the style of your latest product because it freaking is. Okay? I get a lot of emails from tons of companies who start their email like this. I don't know why. Pretty much 100% of them I don't deal with because it's always BS crap straight from China that has no interest to me or people who watch my channel type of thing. But I do get a lot of emails that start off exactly the same way, and then they just grab a random video from my channel and say, oh, we really like this one, right? Whatever. And then the person goes on to introduce the product, and that's pretty much it. At the bottom, I think I may have initially not noticed this, but it says we could provide a GBA HD kit for free under a few circumstances. What are these circumstances, you may ask, right? So my reply to them was like, hello, thanks for reaching out. I'm familiar with the product, obviously. I mean, I already covered it for you. And then I said, glad to see you're finalizing it. I'd be interested in checking out the final product. And then I get another response a few days later. Dear Madlittlepixel, thank you for your interest in the HD kit. We kindly provide you the following points to include in the content. So essentially, almost like a guideline. A lot of companies will do this, and I don't really like look at this as a negative. It's a lot of times it's more of a, these are the features of the device, just to give you a heads up type of thing. Like, this is what we're proud of. This is what it does, just to give you an idea of where to go with your video, like the things to look at type of thing. So I didn't really take that part too bad. Like, it's just like, okay, assemble it, put it together, play some games. No shit. That's what I would have done with your product anyway, right? But okay, whatever. They kind of give you a list of the steps telling you how to put it together. Almost like they just threw an assembly guide in this email. Actual gameplay demonstrated on screen. Then I get to this other part. Mention the 3 core elements. Nostalgia, prevalent, and environmental friendly. What the frick does that mean? Like, if I would have even said that in a video, I would have busted their balls. It sounds ridiculous, right? But I get to this other bullet point. Mention your thoughts on the product. No shit. Why do you have to tell me to mention my thoughts on the product? That's what my videos are about. But they state that we kindly ask you to not mention any fatal comments about the product, as your influence would affect the success on fundraising campaign. Therefore, please communicate and let us review before and after completing the video. So essentially, they want you to say nothing negative about the product, and they want to review your video before you put it live. Fuck you. That ain't happening. And this kind of goes on, like, oh, video length should be this long. And essentially, like, give us your information and we'll get an agreement put together, a contract, and you sign it. I'm not signing no contract to review your product. You either send it to me or you don't send it to me. I don't agree to shit. The only agreement I give is that I'll do a timely, a video in a timely manner. Just depending on what the product is, may need a certain amount of time to do it. I'll get the video done. It'll be on my channel and it'll be of my honest thoughts. I understand the company sends you a product. They're looking at it like this is advertising for us. I get that. I don't do pure advertising. I don't like put on a dance and a musical number. Buy this, like boom. No, I share my opinions, my views, right? You could take a review as advertising, but it's a review, I don't just do pure advertising. I review, I share my thoughts, that kind of thing, right? But that essentially, when a company hits you up this way, they just want an advertisement. They don't want you to share your thoughts. That's why they want to review your video. That's why you want to agree. They want you to agree to not say anything negative. Trying to legally coerce you into saying positive things is ridiculous. And I think this is more rampant than a lot of people are aware of. I don't agree to these kind of things. And I think it's ridiculous. It's one thing to say, hey, here's a prototype, mention that it's prototype, not the final product. That way, the viewers are in the know of what they're actually looking at. But to be like, we want to review your video, you can't say anything negative, that's scandalous. So this is a warning. If you see videos of this, be cautious with what's being presented to you. I don't know if anybody's covering this. I don't know if anybody's posting videos on it. I have no freaking clue. Now, back to the emails. My response after seeing that, which I should have just been like, screw them. I was like, this is a company I've dealt with before. But my response was, hello, I have no issue with what you want shown in the video and doing a video within a couple weeks of the product received. But I do not allow companies to review my video prior to upload or sign agreements for stuff like this. I understand it's advertising for you, but I don't film advertisements. I do unbiased reviews and opinion pieces. Therefore, if you wish to work with me, all I ask is a sample product and nothing else. If you don't like my terms, that's fine. I already covered the product in the prototype phase from you guys. This would be an opportunity to share the crowdfunding link and info on my channel, but I just cannot agree to signing agreements or you reviewing and approving footage first. That's my stance. That's how I run my channel. Any company who wants to go about it another way and, try to force contracts and all this other crazy shit can eat a big fat one. I don't care. I already covered this product. I don't care that they didn't send me another. They never responded to this email. They pretty much were like, oh, whatever. It would have been cool to get a final product, right? But it doesn't really matter. If they don't want to send one, according to my basic terms of, hey, we have no terms. I'm just going to post the video and it's going to be my opinions and thoughts of using the product, then I don't need to do the video. So it's not that big of a deal to me, but I just wanted people to be aware. You know, a lot of times these companies, I've seen plenty of contracts that these companies send out there, and a lot of them are originated out in China. And when you read the terms of the contract, they're not like valid in most locations where I've lived anyway. So it's just kind of like, what does this contract even do? It's just to scare people into being positive about their product. That's all it is. So yeah, there you go. I mean, I can't speak to the quality of this product. You know, the prototype they sent me before was kind of neat, but at the same time, could have used some improvements. It looks like they're just selling kits, no, additional stuff here. If you want to, take a look at this, search it up. If you want to back this project, I don't really care. It looks like it's $110 for one kit with console case, PCB for joystick, and HD DIY kit. So the full kit, you supply your own stuff. Looks like they have 19 backers. It's been up for like, I don't know, a little over a week or something like that. Almost $3,000 of their $50,000 goal almost. So there you go. Just wanted to talk about this for a minute. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye.